What's good, y'all? It's your boy Terrence Carter. TC Talks, TC Fitness. Welcome to Everlasting Awareness. Back at it again with another video. So, a lot of these videos that I continue to make on this YouTube channel is going to be me talking to you guys about what's been going on in America and how, you know, the job market, these jobs are, man, I don't know, man. I don't know. They just cook. Alright? Now, I'm also going to continue to talk to you guys about retaining your energy too, taking back your power, because that gives you a sense of respect for yourself, and it gives you that that aggression that you need. Alright? Now, I do want to start this video by saying this. In no way, shape, or form am I ever going to allow a job to have control over my life, or allow, you know, a manager or a supervisor to think that they can talk to me any way they want to. Absolutely not. I'm not one of those people that you're going to sit around and disrespect and try to belittle. Alright? We're not here to do that. At the end of the day, I don't care if you're an employee, I don't care if you're a manager, I don't care if you own the company. Everybody deserves respect, you know? And I feel like a lot of these jobs try to play with your mental, and they already know that they're not paying you enough money, but they also can see it too that a lot of other jobs are not hiring at the moment. But in no way, shape, or form am I ever going to put my livelihood into the hands of another person. I'm going to always find a way to come out here and get me some money so I'm able to take care of myself. You know? And if that means that I got to go back to doing Uber Eats so I can maintain my time freedom, then so be it. Alright? Now, in no way, shape, or form am I telling y'all, yo, quit your job. Leave your job right now. Nah. What I am going to tell y'all is, don't let these people feel like they can just control your life, because they can't. Don't let these people
just here to let you know that job security is actually not a real thing anymore. It's not. It sounds good. As much as they may claim that they need this role, and they probably do actually need the position, and they may need your expertise, I promise you, if they need to not need that, they will find a way to not need it. And that might impact everybody all around you at your company. But at the end of the day, if they need to not need something, they will find a way to not need it. Okay? Keep that in mind. So if you see a role that looks interesting to you, go ahead and apply for it. If a recruiter reaches out to you to have a conversation, take the call. If you applied for a position and you happen to get an interview, take the interview. I had a candidate a couple of years ago that told me that he takes and he does at least 1 to 2 interviews per year just to stay fresh, just to keep himself active. And I said, that's genius. So go update your LinkedIn, update your resume, because you just...
I come on YouTube and I try to speak to you guys about my personal experience, about what's been going on in my experience with working a W-2 job. And you know, I try my very best to give you guys the real, right? I'm not all here to try to pretend like it's the best thing in the world and I love the job and all this extra stuff, because that'll be me gaslighting myself. I have to deal with somebody else thinking that they got control over my life. I got to deal with the low pay that these people are paying, you know, and the constant disrespect. Is mentally taxing, you know. And I tell y'all, hey, yo, just learn to focus on yourself, learn to work on your own things, you know, learn to lean towards entrepreneurship, because you can't put your whole entire life into these jobs, right? Like you just can't do it. Like, what's the point? You know, I'm always working on things outside of the job. I'm constantly working on the YouTube channel, constantly adding to the stock market, adding to my assets. You feel me? That's the only way I'm gonna free myself. I'm not gonna free myself out the system with just a mundane W-2 job making the bare minimum. You know, that's not freedom. That's a form of slavery. Of course, I'm not expecting everybody in the entire world to have the same mentality as me, because that's not even realistic. You know? But what I'm saying is, you have to be willing to have that respect for yourself, right? And realize how you're getting played, right? Like, as an entrepreneur, you're not gonna pay the highest form of taxes as opposed to a W-2 worker, right? That's number one. Number two, W-2 workers, it takes you too long to get paid. You know, you wait a week or you wait 2 weeks, cost of living continue to rise, right? Number three, people put their faith into somebody outside of themselves, right? Like, you start thinking that the person has your best interest, right? The person at the job, the manager, the supervisors, they got your best interest. But in reality, they just honestly want to use you for your time and your energy. You understand what I'm saying? And then they paying you the scraps. They're paying you the scraps, bro. And that's what people don't tend to understand. Like, we get one shot at this human experience, right? Of course, every day is a new day, but there's no respawn. So I'm not about to sit here and live my life and let somebody feel like I'm a puppet, right? And they about to control my life. They about to dictate how much I'm worth, or dictate, you know, the pay that they feel like is that I'm worthy of, instead of me dictating that myself, you know? And now I know the truth. The truth is that nobody in this human experience is going to sit there and make it off of a 9-to-5 job, getting paid the bottom of the barrel, the scraps. If you don't have the ownership, they don't care. They don't care about you. You know? So my mentality is, how can I continue to own more things, right? You know what I'm saying? How can I continue to delay my gratification and see through the matrix and see through the system? And I get it. Y'all can think that I'm crazy. Y'all can think that I'm talking boo-boo, ha-ha, whatever. That's your own opinion. But the truth is, bruh, you making $15 an hour, you making $17 an hour, shit, you making $20 an hour. That's not going to really help you. Look at how much you get paid every 2 weeks. And let's just say they take away your overtime. Really look at how much you're getting paid. Is it worth it? It's not worth it, right? And then I sit there and tell y'all, there's no sense of job security, because what? They replace the majority of people with AI. So you giving all your loyalty, all your time, all your energy to a company, and they replacing you with something with no feelings or emotions. Think about that. This is not something that's made up. This is something that's really happening in real time. But people are still clinging on to the job security, the false sense of job security. People are still clinging on to these weak-ass paychecks that they're giving you, right? Now, I wonder why. Now I see why they sit there and say, don't give away your dreams and your goals for a paycheck, because it's not worth it, right? Your mental well-being, you got to take care of that. Bro, I'm telling y'all, bro, like today, I feel like I reached like my last like straw, you know? And I literally had to leave before I crashed out. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm learning how to control my emotions, but I'm also learning, like, don't let nobody disrespect you. Don't let nobody disrespect you, bro. You know? Thank you, bro. Thank you. You feel me? Because I take respect very, very serious, bro. And I'm not gonna let nobody disrespect me, bro. I don't care what company, what job. I don't care about none of that. Nobody's gonna disrespect me. I'm not trying to act like I'm the king of the world. I'm not trying to act like I'm like I'm in my ego. Nah, but it just, I know that I respect people, and if you disrespect me, and I already know y'all not paying enough money here, I'm out. I'm gonna walk away. I'm gonna work on my own craft, and whatever happens, happens. You feel me? It is what it is. No job will ever have control over my life, bruh. That's not what God placed me here to do. To let somebody else control my life. That's not my purpose. I could put that time and energy into my business, which is this YouTube channel. I could go use this energy and go create more books. I could come out here and go give me some money and focus on, I'm going to continuously feed myself through the stock market. I'm going to use my assets to help me get the leverage that I need. Because I know that if I continue to trade time for money at this job that's not paying me enough, and I got to wait 2 weeks for a check, it's quiet. I'd rather use the money to buy back my time, right? And to keep working on myself. You understand what I'm saying? Nobody that's working a 9-to-5 job, making regular wages, bro, you're going to be stuck. You're going to be stuck, bro. And it's not projecting, it's just the truth. Now, if y'all want to run away from the truth, that's on you. But me, I'm going to always let myself know the real, bro. you ain't making $50, $60 an hour, $70 an hour, $100 an hour, bro, you gonna be stuck. I live in one of the most priciest cities in the world, right? New York City. Like I said, I got to take care of myself up here. I got to take care of my mental. If I know, like, I bet, like today, like I said, I left. I said, yo, I'm going to go downtown and I'm going to go do some Uber Eats. That's it. Because I'm going to find me a way to get me some income, right? And still have the whole entire day to myself and take care of me. That's it. I'm not allowing no person to have that power over me, right? We all powerful. There's no such thing as a boss, as a supervisor. None of that shit, bro. Those are all 3D titles. Y'all gotta remember, we live in a spiritual realm, right? So they get these titles and they start thinking that they big-headed and they could talk to you any way they want to. They could treat you any way they want to. Like, nah, bro. Yeah, we not doing it. We not doing it. Alright? So take back your power, right? Take back your power and realize that you gotta focus on your ownership. The more assets you own, the less control people have over you, because they only trying to control you at the job because they feel like you need this money. You need this $20 an hour. I could make a YouTube video, blow up on YouTube, and make that in a month. Anything is possible. You know? But it's just me taking back my power, and that's it. I want to walk around feeling powerless, that's on you. But God gave us all the power. It's about you going within to figure it out. You're never going to be free getting hourly wages. And it's taking you too long to get paid. The only way you're going to get free is through the ownership. Through owning the businesses. Through owning the assets. Through owning the real estate. Through putting your money to work. That's the only way you get free. That's it. But I just have to express myself, because I got to transmute the energy. I got to alchemize the energy. You know? Word. So, quick video for the channel. Leave a thumbs up, subscribe, leave some comments. And I'll be back at it with more videos.